The first week of school, you know it. Hey, we're here. We're here, and it is Virginia's for Sports podcast. And Stu and I were just talking about the joys of this long summer. But this long summer that's going to come to an end here shortly, and they'll be back in school. It's amazing. So it's STUesday, everyone. How's everyone? What's up, Coach?
Good. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Absolutely. So we had an awesome episode last week called Man in the Mirror. Coach has come back, and he's ready for part 2 or part 2 of Man in the Mirror. What do you got, Coach?
Yes, Man in the Mirror, Deuce, part 2. So, y'all, last week we talked about accountability. We talked about, coaches. Coaches have the ability to evaluate yourself before you point the finger and transfer blame to your players. Have the ability to evaluate yourself and see if you put them in the right situations in practice in order for them to be successful. Athletes, we talked about before you make excuses, transfer blame that you're not getting enough playing time, that you're not playing the right position, that you didn't make the team. Be able to look in the mirror. Be able to look at the man in the mirror and ask yourself, am I doing every possible thing that's asked of me? Because I said this, you're being evaluated every moment. What a day. Deuce, a man in the mirror. Parents, I want to speak to you. Parents, I want y'all to understand that something as simple as your athlete, your student athlete not performing well, you got to be able to look in the mirror yourself. You got to be able to look in the mirror and ask yourself, maybe the problem is you. If that athlete is not being able to go out there and relax and perform in an environment, in a relaxed environment, and be able to be the best of their ability, the best version of themselves, and you the cause of it, you need to be able to look in the mirror. If you back there complaining about balls and strikes and your son or daughter's a pitcher, then they going to start complaining about balls and strikes until the task at hand, getting people out. Okay, if you one who sat in the bleachers, if you one who sat in the dugout, if you one who sits in the stands and constantly make comments, understand that you might be sending mixed messages. Not meaning that your messages are wrong, but any head coach has a certain way that they want to teach things. You might disagree with that certain fundamental that they teach it. But sending that student athlete a mixed message that he don't know what he's talking about, this is how I want you to do it, that student athlete is not going to get better. Not only is that student athlete not going to get better, the team is not going to benefit from it. Not saying you're wrong. There's many ways to cook a chicken. You can grill it, you can broil it, you can bake it, you can stir fry it. But around here, we're going to eat fried chicken. So everybody who's on this team better be willing to eat fried chicken. Because if you don't eat fried chicken, you're not going to be around here. Not saying that you're wrong. Not saying you're wrong. But understand, if you're sending mixed messages, if you're making excuses out loud during the games where they can't perform to the best of their ability, if you're placing more thoughts in their head that allows them not to perform at their highest level, then you got to have the ability to look in the mirror. Be the man that looks in the mirror and hold your own self accountable. Parents, you're a big reason why your child performs to their best ability. What I suggest you do one thing. Simply sit in the stands, the bleachers, on the field, wherever, and support them. Support them will allow them to play to the best of their ability. Check that man in the mirror, everybody. Coaches, athletes, parents. Happy Tuesday, Flip. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I'm going to go get some fried chicken now that you mentioned it.
We're going to fry it, brother.
Yeah, man. Later.
Later.